Okay, I'm going to try and keep this intro brief because, you know, it's an intro. I'm already making it long. Look at this, ridiculous. Anyway, 7th Origin has messed my mind up a little bit. There's two options. Initially, the 7th Origin was going to be Tech Kaiju, but I didn't just want that to be like massive mechs. I didn't think that fit the world or the lore or anything. It just didn't feel right. So I scrapped Tech Kaiju and I came up with another idea, which I called the Procession, which will make sense as you watch the video, I promise. Well, I can't promise, because it probably won't, but there's these two options, Tech Kaiju and the Procession. I got rid of Tech Kaiju. I even posted that I'd got rid of Tech Kaiju. And then as I thought about it a little bit more, I came up with a different idea, and now I'm kind of thinking, well, actually that works and the Procession works, so I'm left with this dilemma of is the 7th Origin Tech Kaiju or is the 7th Origin the Procession, and none of it makes sense, and that's why in this video I'm going to explain both of them and let you see what you think. Is it too much? Am I going too far? I don't know. Just let me know what you think. Tech Kaiju are the constructions of a breakaway faction of alien scientists and engineers exiled from the same species currently sending alien kaiju to Earth for rejecting bioorganic warfare. This conflict of ideology was not fueled by morality, nor any care for the entities being engineered, but by the belief that biological creatures were inefficient, too unpredictable, prone to failure, death. Instead of evolving kaiju through mutation and adaptation as their species had done throughout history, this faction sought to design perfect, controlled war machines from non-organic matter, built from the ground up of materials beyond conventional metals and composites. The ruling authority of the species dismissed these abominations, believing their tradition of manipulating biomaterial for battle sacrosanct. Culturally, mechanical constructs engineered from the non-organic are considered heretical and uncivilized when used for anything but tools, vehicles, and ships. Frustrated, the faction seized advanced fabrication technology and fled in large science vessels to manufacture their Tech Kaiju in secrecy. Now, drawn to Earth by the same disruption as their contemporaries, they seek to deploy their mechanical champions against the rival bio-kaiju and the indigenous kaiju of Earth in order to prove their worth and to justify their research. Humans know nothing of this. All they know is that giant kaiju of advanced technology appeared on Earth around the same time as alien dropships were reported. From a human perspective, these Tech Kaiju are as alien as the alien kaiju. Tech Kaiju are not just machines as we understand them. They are the result of hyper-advanced alien engineering designed to counter biological titans at every level. Ferrofluids used as a liquid metal core for musculature and joints, magnetically controlled and simulating muscle-like movement and dynamic power distribution. They vary in form, but they all share key design philosophies. They cannot be infected, they do not bleed, they do not experience pain. They do not fatigue or weaken over time. They are relentless combatants. They are ultimately mechanical though. Perhaps their only weakness is their reliance on physical components and a power source. An ideological war between opposed alien engineers fought out entirely on Earth by the gladiatorial creations of each faction. As if the awakening of ancient titans and the arrival of alien life were not enough, for reasons unknown, 8 monolithic entities drift across the Earth in a perfect, unwavering cycle. They are black as obsidian, entirely featureless, seamless. Their faceted geometric shapes suggest construction, but by whom, and for what purpose? Nobody knows. Each glides exactly 200 feet above the ground, silent, untouched by wind, water, or terrain. They erase the world around them. Where they pass, sound disappears, oxygen thins. The closer you get, the quieter everything becomes until there is nothing at all, a vacuum. Their movement is precise, 400 days to encircle the planet. 4 members of the procession travel northeast to southwest, and 4 travel northwest to southeast, evenly staggered, never crossing paths. They ignore humans, structures, life itself, but Kaiju cannot ignore them. When a Kaiju enters a 4-kilometer radius of a procession member, the procession stops. Slowly, the members begin to rotate. The Kaiju is drawn to it, compelled to destroy. Why? This remains unknown. The members of the procession do not fight. They cannot be harmed. No attack marks its surface, no force slows its motion. Kaiju will eventually give up, collapse from exhaustion. If they are unlucky enough to collapse too close to the member, they will suffocate in the vacuum field before the procession resumes its path. Only 3 times in recorded history has a Kaiju successfully disrupted a member of the procession. Knock just 1 out of alignment and all 8 will vanish. Exactly 19 minutes and 40 seconds later, all members of the procession return, whole and unbroken, to continue their journey. Their origin is a mystery, their purpose is unfathomable. But the procession moves on. It always moves on.